So that's the story. Yeah. So but Lindsay shows up. He says, "You have to take my girlfriend." Of course, that's Stevie Nicks, right? And she's this little 5 foot tall thing, right? Mick Fleetwood.
Yes, tiny.
6'6",
Oh God.
which guys denotes his style of drumming. This I know because I'm a drummer, right? He's so big. I sit behind his set. I can't reach it. So his whole rhythm has something to do with the fact he's 6'6". Nobody rock and roll drums who's that big. Anyway, so that's basically the story. So when he brought Lindsay, so Stevie Nicks, she joked around, this is the story they told me, with the piano. So she plunks around and she goes, well, yeah, I sing and everything like that, but I also write these little ditties. Boom. She turns out to be the one that writes 80% of their hits, and she even herself, like in the little interview I saw, she's plunking it out, right? And she planks it out like this. And so simple rhythms and that artful, and then send to you as a tip for free the custom signed by Mick Fleetwood numbered Harley-Davidson Hog to your home for free. However, the pickle is still $2. Isn't that great?
That is good.
Which is why we actually have a beautiful motorcycle sitting in the middle of our store. And this is Steven Tyler, good friend of his, an investor in the restaurant. Here's her other. He ended up jumping in the cake. And you can see she's obviously really happy about it.
Now here I go again. I see
His two favorite idols were Ginger Baker, who, this is not Lincoln, it's actually Ginger Baker of Cream.
Yeah.
And Charlie Watts of
Charlie.
One of
Oh
the
yeah.
jokes I guess he tells, he kept hoping that the Stones would maybe call him to sit in. He says, it's probably not going to happen now, right?
your dreams and have you any
This is a photo of him with his daughter. In the day was very risque.
Yep.
What's going on today? You look at that picture, but they actually got criticized for making that little photograph.
what you have and what you love, what you
And I look up, and he's driving down the street in the little green car that's the antique car in the store. His head is sticking above the windshield because he's so tall. His mom, you could just barely see her picking over the. So here's the first time I saw him was in the antique car with his 95-year-old mom, cruising down the front street. I'm like, oh, they're Mick Fleetwood.
women, they will come and they will go.
Then here we are. His dad, who was a Scottish pilot, was a drummer and got him into drumming. Which is someday when I'm sitting with Mick and we're not doing anything else, I'm going to explain that my father was a pilot in World War II. And my father got me into drumming. So I'm sort of a little Mick.
Nice. Yeah.
I want to be, right?
They women, they will come and they will go.
Here is a picture of him with his kids before they grew up.
How nice. Look at that one. How family can you get? Look at that picture.
Isn't that so cute?
It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you like to sell. Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you back in the stillness of remembering what you had and what you love.
This song is amazing. This is actually, he is a very acoustic drummer. Nowadays you can just dial up the sound shit off. Nick is still of the age of acoustic drumming. His drum sets are all designed by a drum designer who starts with what woods he's going to laminate together into the shell, right? to match the sound, the way he hits the drums.
We're at Fleetwoods in Lahaina.
Show me drinking. There's something you don't see very often. Booze.
Only in Hawaii.
Yeah, this is my seventh one. Yep, 7.
Good.
7.
There you go.
7.